Who said having a C-section is the easy way out? Who said having a C-section doesn't make you a real mother? Who said a C-section isn't really giving birth?
I ain't tryna hit it. I'm on one and you did that. And now I'm back on my get back shit. Little bit.
Hey. Welcome to my channel. I'm teviaa in case you're new. And if you're not, welcome back. For the record, I gave birth vaginally. And I am so thankful that I was able to do so, because when I was pregnant, I used to watch so many labor and delivery videos, and I would never ever watch one where a woman got a cesarean because I was petrified. I was so scared. I didn't want to see anyone getting cut. I didn't want to think about getting cut. I was petrified. Too many times though have I seen and heard people talking about C-section being the easy way out, or talking down on mothers who have had C-sections. Like, why? I don't understand. There are many reasons to have a C-section. It's not always a choice. You know, reasons include the baby being distressed, immediate danger to mother and or baby, and you know, an emergency C-section where labor just isn't progressing, or some people physically just cannot push. Like, their body isn't set up for them to push. As I said, I had a vaginal birth and I gave birth naturally. I didn't have an epidural. I only had gas in there. But when having a C-section, you have to have an epidural or a spinal block. So, you know, when they cut you, you don't really feel it. But have you seen the length of that needle? Like, have you seen it? That it is long. And with having an epidural can come lifetime back problems. Like, bruh, it's not easy. Can you, after that now, can you actually imagine getting cut? Because that's what's happening. A woman is being cut while she lies awake. Think about it. Can you imagine someone just cutting into you whilst you're awake? And the wickedest thing is, even if women have epidural or the spinal block, some women can still feel it. Like, some say you just feel the tugging when the baby's coming out. Some say they actually feel being sliced. I tore, as I said in my last video, and they numbed me to sew me up, but I could still feel it. In some cases, doctors actually have to take out some organs to get to the baby. I don't think people understand how dangerous this can be. Like I said, some people have to get the organs taken out and just put to the side over here on the table whilst the doctor tries to get the baby out. The baby can get nipped in the head when cutting. It is not an easy procedure. The woman is laying there with a little, what is it? A little screen over her, but like, can't move whilst the doctors are cutting at her to get her baby out. Okay, so you know, the surgery is done. Baby's here. Now comes the healing, which can take up to 6 weeks. Like mothers who give birth vaginally. But can you imagine trying to take care of a newborn, take care of yourself, and keep your house in order whilst having a cut in your lower abdomen? Listen, this tiniest, simplest of tasks can become so strenuous. Laughing hurts, sneezing hurts, bending hurts, because, you know, like, the muscles in your stomach, do so much, and you don't realize exactly how much they do until you're put in that situation. You know, imagine wanting to bend over and lift up your baby and you're in pain. You sneeze and you feel like you're gonna open up, be it if you have stitches or staples. Do they still do staples? I don't know, but can you imagine sneezing and you can just feel your skin stretch a little bit and it feels like it's opening, like a gaping hole? I have never had a C-section. I have one child. I've never had a C-section, but the majority of my sisters, matter of fact, all my sisters have had cesareans. Like, bruh, and I thank God I didn't have to go through it. I thank God. A cesarean can be very dangerous, very dangerous. A woman is 3 times more likely to die when having a C-section than when giving birth vaginally. She's at higher risk for infection, more blood loss. How is it easy when there are extra things added on? Of course, you know, vaginal birth has their cons also, but can you just imagine being cut? And I know sometimes, I'm not sure if they still do it anymore, but when giving birth vaginally, you know, they slit you sometimes. I'm not sure if they still do it sometimes, and just to help the baby come out. But can you imagine your stomach, like, bruh. How I see it, until you have gone through childbirth, matter of fact, not even childbirth, until you have had a C-section, you have no right to tell any woman who has had one, or say in general that a C-section, you have no right to say that a C-section is easy. Like, I haven't had one, but I know it's not. How could it be? Like, why is it the easy way out? Why? If you feel like having a C-section is the easy way out, can you comment down below and tell me why? Can you please tell me why? Because I want to know why you feel that way. If you're a man, I feel like you have no right. Until you can bear a child and birth a child, please keep your opinions to yourself. If you're a woman and you feel that way, then you need educating. Like, truly, you do. Like I said, I gave birth vaginally. I've said it so many times in this video, but I still understand the implications and how hard it can be to have a child by a C-section. And why aren't they real mothers? They risk life and limb. Like, you know, of course mothers risk life and limb vaginally too, but how dare you say to a woman who literally sat there awake, being cut open to save her child, how can you tell her that she's not a real mom? I'm sorry, what? Why is she a real mother? Because she didn't experience childbirth. Tell me the definition of childbirth. Go on Google and come back and write in these comments and tell me the definition of childbirth. Because obviously I must be missing something, because I truly don't get it. One time for all the mothers out there, and 2 times for the mothers who have given birth, yes, giving birth by C-section, because it's not easy. I salute you. You're a trooper. I don't know how I would have dealt with it had I had to do that, but I salute you. You're an amazing person. You're a great mother. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you came here ignorant, I hope you learned a little bit. Let me know your opinions on this topic. I mean, I'm tired of hearing people say C-sections are easy. But if you feel like that, like, let me know why. Let me know why. And if you don't, I want to know why too. Leave me some suggestions down below on what videos you'd like to see. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you here. Thank you for watching, and until next time.
Catch me on my worst side, nah, never. It's how a diamond shine bright and need pressure.